Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TonySpace.com. I'm Tony T. We're coming up right now, a three-pack from college basketball from Ramon Scott, who's been on absolute tear in college hoops. Fantastic numbers. Also, past 7 days in all sports, 1,084 units of profit. So let's bring Ramon in right now. Ramon Scott, find him at TonySpace.com with his premium plays. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, real exciting day of college basketball. Today, we're getting down to some big games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll preview some of them here, but I'll have my best picks up as well. But, real good games today. Seen saw some crazy things today.
Yeah, no doubt about that. It's that time of the year. And then also, one of them was in this Kent of number one seed from this conference tournament eliminated. So let's get this one underway here. This three-pack here from College Hoops begins here. MAC action here, Kent and Bowling Green. We see this one here closer. Kent laying a point half, total 141.
Yeah, and there's news here too. Peyton of Kent State, yeah, he's on the injured list, questionable. I thought it said undisclosed, so a little further investigated here needed. But certainly, he's a rebounder mostly, but he's definitely the biggest. He's a contributor for Kent State, a big piece of their situation here. I figure this one's going to be. Look, yesterday they were expecting a high score in that Kent Toledo game. Toledo, they were the team you're talking about, Tony, because they were the team that had one of the longest first round winning streaks in the nation, and we got the big upset. So, but I figure this one's knocked down, drag out type of thing. Here, Bowling Green, it was 66-56 in their win over CMU, and Kent ended up winning that game 67-59. So 141 is going to be too high. Bowling Green's under in 7 of their last 10, and I think 8 of their last 12 is a dog under here for Bowling Green. They are an underdog here now to number 8 Kent. Bowling Green, the 5 seed. And you see the line there, interesting. Definitely been a little bit of back and forth movement. In fact, I see that number there. Yeah, 141, Tony. Hey, man, I finally got the benefit of the move here. Give me the under.
All right, Will Scott get his best bets over at TonySpace.com. You'll find the link in the description. Kent State and Bowling Green. He likes Kent State Bowling Green under total here of 141. All right, so a reminder about that promo code TonyT at checkout. Use that to save 20% off. All right, let's continue here on our college basketball three-pack here with Ramon Scott here for Friday as we continue here on our show. We'll go to the 6:30 Eastern time start here as we got some action here from the Big Ten as we've got Ohio State and Illinois going head-to-head on Big Ten Network. Illinois, 4.5-point favorites. The total coming in at 152.5.
Hey, Tony, the best picks go up on your website. We're not going to win any CLV contests on the show here, but I just got to keep keep it real here with everybody about the way these games go. And so often the moves, especially in these type of games, are the way to go. I mean, this is the way I study it. Quite frankly, so I'm not just pulling punches here. With you, look at this one. This one's already slid 2 points to the low, and you have a high-scoring Illinois team. That's because this one is probably going to be, kind of some. You saw what happened in some of those games today. Not all, but in the Big Ten, you saw what went on with the game. So this one might end up being like that, even with Super Team Illinois here. I think Ohio State knows what they'll need to do. Ohio State has gone under in 12 of their, or 8 of their 12 away from home. Illinois 2 straight unders here leading into this, including the win over Iowa that they had last out. But remember, Illinois comes in here plenty rested. I think they'll, certainly have enough defense here for Ohio State. It's just, can Ohio State kind of knock them around a little bit? Total all the way down to 152.5 here. That's probably 2 or 3 points. I thought one book was a little bit rogue with a 157, but I think the general opener 154, 154.5. I'm going under here, 152.5. Buckeyes and Illini.
All right, everyone, Scott, get his premium plays over at TonySpace.com. You'll find the link to his page in the description. Ohio State, Illinois. He likes this one under total of 152.5. All right, let's continue here on our college basketball three-pack here. We're joined by Ron Scott. one of the top handicappers in the nation in college hoops over the past 14 and a half months. So guys, you can verify that by going over his handicapper page for those with those numbers. Continue on here on the show. We're going to go to some of the later action here. We're going to go hit a Mountain West game here as we get into about looks like 9:30 Eastern time slot here for the semifinals here, as we got a few games at that time slot, but we'll get this one covered here. San Jose State and Utah State overtimes here with these teams that we got. San Jose State here laying 4. We see the total coming at 136.5.
Yeah, and so this is a team that I've followed my whole life as my team. So I'm scared. I'm scared, Tony. I mean, Utah State, they are the best team in the Mountain West, and I get it. San Diego State, they have basically a strong feel. They have it's a good home court kind of thing at the Thomas and Mack with them. They have a long winning streak and everything, Tony, but I'm worried about them winning this game over Utah State, much less covering. But I'm going to talk about the total here. Maybe a little emotional hedge here. I don't know if they can win this one. I already took Utah State to win the Mountain West tournament before the tournament started, so I'm probably just ride with that. And they, getting 4 points here. Wow. All right, last meeting, 68-63 USU on February 20th. 7 of the last 8 of neutral site games. I think maybe all of them, if not 6 of them here, Tony and Thomas and Mack have been under 125 points. That didn't happen last night, but remember the game, yeah, you said it, went overtime. So I'm going to end up going under. This one's already getting a lot of pressure to the under here, and we know San Diego State. Jaden Leday was terrific. Tony, that was a San Diego State postseason record. Those 34 points, whatever it was. I think 34 for Leday. No Aztec had ever scored that many points in a postseason game. So remember, they have not always had big-time scorers. We're talking about guys from the Smokey Gaines days on the telecast last night as far as impact scorers at San Diego State. Even Kawhi wasn't a monster scorer, right? So anyways, we're going under here with San Diego State and Utah State. Utah State knows what they need to do, and I imagine that this one's going to be both teams in the low 60s here in this one. I'm going under 136.5.
All right, Ramon Scott, get his pre and place over at TonySpeaks.com. San Diego State and Utah State says go under total here of 136.5. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at TonySpeaks.com here for Friday's action. Of course, Ramon, I put up some monster numbers here over the past 14 and a half months. 5,572 units of profit, all documented in college hoops 2023 and 2024, all documented. Verify that. Go to Ramon's handicapper page. All right, Ramon, lots of action here tonight. 6 NBA, couple on the ice. Lots of college basketball, conference tournament action. What do you have going over at TonySpeaks.com?
Okay, Tony, well, we took our hacks on Thursday after that 8-1 performance on Wednesday. We'll just keep swinging for the fences here on Friday because this is our time. This is a big day, one of the biggest days of the year. If you go by my records, and Tony talked about it, you look at the multi-capper sites. That's what he means, the ones that are documented. Put the picks in the system, graded, for the world to see, all your peers, all the other. And what you do is you go over to Tony'sPicks.com and use promo code TonyT at checkout. That's how you get my best picks for tomorrow's action. They'll be up in plenty of time. They'll be up here by the middle of the night here, Tony, as I look at these matchups. That's the most fun thing for me to do. Can't wait to get to going on some of them. We gave you just some free winners right here, kind of the best moves already that I think are going on. And you can go over to Tony'sPicks.com, use the promo code TonyT at checkout, or get me a long-term package. 3 days will get you through this whole weekend. 7 days will take you all the way through the full weekdays of the tournament action included next week, Tony. And like you say, use the month pass will get you all the way through the NCAAB tournament. So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and you'll get my best picks every day in college basketball. Not only, Tony, the NCAA tournament, but we will have NIT and other tournament selections as well in there. In fact, those are some of the best best moves that I have actually are some of those non NCAA tournament games. Yeah, we do focus on those tournament games. We all want to be in action on those big games. And quite frankly, when you have more information, you have a more solid opinion a lot of times. But there's some value to be had in those other tournaments as well. You get it all when you go with those longer duration packages already offered at steep discounts.
That's right, guys. Got Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see the record here, past 2 years, 5,572 units of profit, documented college hoops the past 14 and a half months. Click the link in the description. You'll land on Ramon's handicapper page. There you'll be able to verify the records, and you'll be able to see the pick offerings from Ramon here over at Tony'sPicks.com. Those long-term passes will serve you well. Cover the entire NCAA tournament with a 1-month pass. That is a great value there. All sports.
The baseball package up there, Tony.
Yep, also baseball up there. The 1-month pass will cover all of Ramon's handicappers, all of Ramon's premium plays here from NBA as well as college basketball. First 2 weeks of baseball, hockey as well. Also all season passes as well here up on the site, guys. So check it out. Get signed up, and we're going to save you some money right now when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link you see there in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, get signed up. And again, click the link in the description. It takes you directly to Ramon's page. All right, Ramon also delivered 3 packs here from the NBA, a 2-pack from both games in the NHL. So make sure you guys check that out. For Ramon, I'm Tony. We'll talk to you guys later.